Individual Competencies in Diverse Team Environments by Lyman. Cultural diversity can include many different facets. Levy described the three main types of diversity as demographic, psychological, and organizational. Demographic includes gender, age, and other social categories that many often associate with diversity, while psychological and organizational have more to do with behavior and relationships. In a global team environment, there can be many different types of cultural diversity. Even a team that meets together all in one location is still likely to be made up of people from different backgrounds who have had very different life experiences. While a more diverse team can have some challenges, there is also great opportunity for learning and growth. With the right tools, diverse teams can have successful collaboration and achieve innovative ideas together. What is culture? Culture can be defined as a group's values, beliefs, shared artifacts, and behaviors. However, culture can further be boiled down to a simple need for a group or team to exert some sort of control over their experiences. Anytime a group or team is formed, with time they establish their own culture or way of doing things. This culture then dictates how they communicate, how they interact, how they make decisions. When a diverse group of people come together in a team, it can take time to form a shared culture, as everyone must first incorporate and understand the background that comes from each individual member. The first step is really understanding and appreciating the differences in culture and how those differences affect working relationships. One of the biggest cultural barriers within a diverse team is language. There are more than 7,000 languages spoken worldwide. Not only can different spoken languages and accents play a role in communication challenges, but context and meaning can also impact how well members understand each other. For many cultures, a word or a phrase can mean something entirely different. Family and environmental differences can also create boundaries. This includes how people were brought up and what kind of economic status they are accustomed to in their dominant culture. People from a certain social class may have different perspectives or insights that can be useful for them. In addition to personal background and environment, the role a person plays within the organization, as well as the experiences they have had, affect the way they interact with others. Team members who have a lower status position within their organization might be intimidated about contributing thoughts and opinions. It's up to the team to overcome some of these challenges in order to reach their shared goals. How can a team overcome cultural boundaries? One way to start the group off on the right foot is by practicing cultural tuning. Cultural tuning refers to a method of dealing with and addressing misconceptions and miscommunications in a diverse team environment. This approach helps teams reach a mutual ground in order to be more effective as a group. There are three main concepts or rules involved in cultural tuning. The holistic rule involves team members truly considering the different values and norms experienced by other teammates. The synergistic rule suggests that once they have this knowledge, all parties must equally participate in efforts to work together and overcome challenges. Lastly, the learning rule involves applying knowledge and contributions from team members towards learning, growth, and collaboration. While these steps help team members start off on the same page, there may still be some challenges and conflict that arise when the team is faced with making decisions. Part of being effective as a diverse team means handling conflict in a productive manner. The three common approaches to conflict resolution are integrative, distributive, and avoidance. The integrative approach involves solving the problem collaboratively as a team. The distributive approach means solving the problem by addressing it directly, and the avoidance approach suggests ignoring the conflict and hoping it will go away. While it may seem obvious that the integrative approach is the most effective, that is not the case for all teams, and it can depend on the type of conflict. For example, conflicts over tasks can be handled integratively or distributively because team members can be somewhat objective. But conflicts over relationships tend to require integrative conflict resolution as they involve deeper feelings and values. The avoidance approach is often unproductive because problems that are not addressed or managed tend to be repetitive. The Key to making conflict resolution work is clear communication among team members. Let's discuss the importance of communication for a diverse team. One factor that can greatly impact communication within a diverse team is social distance, or the lack of emotional connection felt by the group's members. Social distance can be more prevalent when a team is not all working in one location. Along with social distance comes miscommunications and often an imbalance of power, particularly if team members divide themselves into factions. Neely came up with 3 messages that can be used to combat issues caused by social distance: who we are, what we do, and how we support each other. It's important for the team to establish their own group identity and for everyone to understand the common purpose and goals. In addition, team members should find ways to let each other know that everyone's contributions are important, even when there's conflict. As a sense of support, respect, and appreciation can go a long way to promote effective team communication. Effective leadership can be paramount when dealing with a diverse group or team. A team leader can set the example for others to follow in terms of acknowledging cultural differences, communicating respectfully, and promoting the shared vision and goals. For a diverse team, there are certain leadership styles that can be more effective in inspiring participation and managing conflict. Leader inclusiveness promotes the inclusion of all team members in discussions and decision-making and encourages the introduction of different perspectives and values. While not all team members may be comfortable contributing to discussions, an inclusive leader can ease some of that discomfort by placing heavy importance on diverse and even conflicting viewpoints. In conclusion, the keys to successfully navigating in a diverse environment are cultural tuning, conflict resolution, communication, and leadership. By first developing an appreciation for other cultures, using that appreciation to approach conflict resolution, and practicing positive and supportive communication, teams can experience cooperation and collaboration. For many teams, it is helpful to have a leader present who can encourage and exemplify inclusiveness as a means of bringing people together. Using these tools can allow the team to learn from each other's differences and gain new insight and knowledge that will help the team as a whole. Thank you.